With Mary, when she takes the calls, she doesn't wait to be told what needs to be done. She just walks in and she gets all the resources that she needs and she gets it done.
She's definitely a worker. She's very competent in everything she does, and she puts her whole heart and soul into everything she does.
She's a very humble lady for what she's done, and I think that's impressive to me, but she's so approachable, so friendly. She's a great hugger, by the way.
Dr. Neiheisel has been on the staff at ULL for over 50 years.
We have an outstanding college because we have outstanding people like Mary Neiheisel involved in it, and her long-term commitment to the college, her long-term influence on the college has made this one of the best colleges of nursing in America.
If you make it through that program, you're going to come out as a well-trained nurse. You're going to pass your boards. They only turn out the best.
She raises the bar when it comes to being a nurse, and she makes everyone strive to reach that bar.
She expects the best of her students. She's very fair, but she expects the best.
I was scared to death to even think about having her as an instructor because I probably wouldn't have passed her class.
At UL, when I would come across nursing students that had Mary as a teacher and whatnot, and the look that those people would give would be, oh man.
We used to load up cars of people, and we found out where her house was, and we would go wrap her house in toilet paper. Anyway, we kind of did that to kind of get back at her, and we laughed about that too.
And they would tell me, man, it was tough at the time, but that is the best teacher I ever had because she truly prepared me for anything that came across in nursing.
Mary Neiheisel is one of the reasons that nursing program is one of the top programs in the nation.
One of the greatest gifts someone can give an organization is to serve on the board of directors.
A lot of boards have people that are just there to fill a seat. Mary Neiheisel is one that she is an advocate for whatever she's involved with at that time.
The many organizations she's involved in, not only has she supported them from a fiscal standpoint, but Mary is there. She is at every fundraiser, every event.
She is your ideal board member.
Mary has boundless energy. She is passionate about what she does. She's totally committed.
Probably 80% of the groups that I speak to, Mary's in the audience. She's involved in everything.
She's just tireless. I mean, I've watched her in action, and I can barely keep up with her.
She's always at an event, always helping out a nonprofit, always giving herself and her time for the greater good.
I don't know that Mary sleeps at night because any cause that she can become involved in, she's there.
And so she's always calling me up, okay, we're going to this one tomorrow night. And I need a night off once in a while, but she seems to have this unboundless energy.
And it takes people like Mary who have that resilience and that persistence to make sure that organizations like Corral, like Faith House, like the Acadiana Center for the Arts, that these people have the kind of support that goes from year to year.
If another organization was considering asking Mary Neiheisel to serve on the board, I'd say do it. Absolutely, don't even think twice, because when she's on your board, you're going to get a member who's dedicated. Just ask her. She'll probably say yes.
She is a passionate, empowering leader in our community. You cannot sit still or say no to her if she asks you to do something.
I'm afraid when she approaches me in a quiet and gentle way, because I know there's a request coming at the end of the conversation.
Well, it's hard to tell her no. It's not like she's asking you to do something that she won't do or that she's not involved with or that she's not contributing to. Everything that she asks somebody else of, she's already done it herself or she's doing it.
She's a nurse practitioner for Faith House. She sees those women and she's actually there on site helping them.
When Mary works with women in our shelter, I think what shows most through her is that her genuine care.
And sometimes it's not the easiest situation, but she finds a way to find that light in those situations and bring it out, not only to the whole community of Faith House, but to each individual family.
She worked with a woman in our shelter who had neglected her health, but Mary took this woman under her wing and cared for her and showed her love and compassion that the woman had not seen for many, many years. But it was through Mary really taking her time to talk with her compassionately, to touch her, to care for her, to hug her, and really show her that she's a human being that we care about. She turned that woman's life around.
And that's just who she is. I guarantee she doesn't want to be in the limelight. She truly, truly cares about every single person she encounters.
I would say Mary is unstoppable.
Mary Neiheisel is a role model for all women and men in Acadiana.
If you ask anybody about Mary Neiheisel, it's going to be the word selfless. It's going to come up. She's the most selfless individual I've ever met in my life, always willing to give herself for somebody else.
And there is no convincing her to slow down. She's just going to do it. She's going to do it at her speed, and her speed is 100 miles an hour. I mean, that's how she is.
She gives of herself selflessly to the community, to the Faith House.
She shows people their value, and they see her just sitting with them in a chair, talking to them, and really showing them that people care about them. And that changes their lives.
But she does it because she wants to make things better for people. Goes back to, I guess, that nursing, caring, and she's more focused on patient care than she is paperwork.
The town needs to know about her, and I'm glad that this is an opportunity perhaps to let people know what a contributor she is.
She is an incredible woman. We're blessed to have her in Acadiana. We love Mary Neiheisel.
She teaches us what it means to give back to your community, and I know of no one who deserves this honor more than Mary Neiheisel.